skills that you're gaining as a content creator, as a YouTuber, as a live streamer, aren't worth anything. They're trying to convince you that the graphic design skills, the video editing skills, the social media skills, the YouTube channel management skills, all of those things, the business that you're learning, how to set up your LLC, how to manage your money online, how to project manage yourself remotely or work from home. They try to convince you that those skills are worthless. Well, I'm here to tell you the exact opposite. Twitch landed this guy a job right here on Reddit. We're going to cover this article. In fact, let's just show it. 2,600 upvotes. I'm going to share the story of how Twitch landed this guy a job. Guess what? Twitch landed me a job as a six-figure executive. I was a full-time live streamer, and then I became a six-figure digital media executive. Twitch landed this guy a job, Echo Gaming. He's now making big money as a producer for an e-learning company. I hooked him up with that opportunity. Content creation hooked up this guy and got this guy a job, Rurikon. I hired him as a YouTuber to be on board my team when I ran TGN, got him a job that paid his bills. Being a full-time live streamer creator got this guy a job, Awall Gaming. I found his content on YouTube. He was creating content around Star Wars: The Old Republic, and I hired him, and now he became a senior digital executive, or now a senior manager for social media and advertising with a blooming, thriving digital marketing career. Being a creator got him a job. The guy behind this account, Gaming, Humor, and News. You think he's just posting memes on the internet? He got a big job launching Hulu shows, managing socials for big celebrities and comedians. Being a creator got him a job. I've hired him on my team multiple times at big media companies and e-learning companies. YouTube got this man a job, Jeff Fang. He's the executive assistant to one of the biggest digital media companies that are publicly traded in Canada. All of these creators, me, the person we're going to talk about in this Reddit post, Echo Gaming, Rurikon, Awall, Gaming, Humor, and News, Jeff Fang, and countless others have got jobs from the work that they've done as live streamers, as content creators, as YouTubers. So let's talk about how they did it, how they can market themselves, and how I marketed myself to become an executive when I was a full-time streamer. This is what you can learn to convert these skills that you're gaining on the internet to become potentially to bolster your career in the future. These are real examples. This is real life. This is how you can actually get a job as a creator. And anybody that tells you that the skills you're gaining from being a creator aren't worth anything and can't get you a job, they're amateurs and they don't know what they're doing. Let's get into it in this episode of the Awall Digital Podcast. Thanks for tuning in live. This video is sponsored by Restream. Why live stream to one platform when you can simultaneously live stream to every platform to discover new audiences faster using Restream.io? Let's go over the article first. Thank you for watching Rip Pig, Sainted, all of you guys here, Nate Robbins, all of you guys that may be interested in maybe converting these skills that you're gaining as a content creator into making that a job. Let's talk about how you can make that happen. We'll cover this guy's example on Reddit. Then I'm going to talk about myself. Then I'm going to cover the other examples I highlighted at the beginning of this podcast and talk about how they marketed their skills and they converted their content creator skills that they're gaining every single day, making gaming content primarily, into lucrative careers up to being an executive making six figures per year. Let's just go through this wonderful post that this guy did on how Twitch landed me a job on the Twitch subreddit. There's 5,000 people on the subreddit right now. Here's the story. I've been streaming on various platforms for a few years now, and I'm nowhere close to having a large number of followers. If you put all my accounts together, it was close to 500. More recently, the world went to crap and I found myself with a lot more time to stream, and I lost my job before the pandemic. Does that sound familiar? When I was putting my resume together almost a year ago, I included all of the links. Here's the thing that you guys need to check out. I included all of the links to my video and streaming sites. I never thought anyone in the industry would ever actually watch any of them, and I was way wrong. Do you see this? This is from someone else that's not me saying this, okay? So the content that this Twitch streamer put on the internet ended up contributing to them getting a job. Okay, so because of the clips on their Twitch were there, the people that were looking at them to potentially hire them got a glimpse of their work ethic, they got a glimpse of their personality and their outlook on life. All right. So today, when he posted this, marked the first day of his new job. His orientation starts in 45 minutes, and he just got a job. And he will be working as an engineer designing new products that you will probably be using over the next several months. This is not me saying that this happened. This is a testimonial from somebody who leveraged their online presence, their online profiles when they applied for a job, and it contributed to them having a better chance, them having an increased chance of being able to get a job. It's not just them, it's me, and it's all these other people combined. Let's talk about the ways that you can leverage the content that you're creating online, your Twitch streams, your YouTube channel, your LinkedIn profile, etc., for you to potentially get a job and for you to accelerate your career. Let me cover my example. There you go, Dusky Gaming can confirm. There's a great example in chat right now, Dusky Gaming in the house. Dusky Gaming is a great example of somebody who I discovered and one of my colleagues discovered as a YouTuber. He was a relatively small creator, relatively unknown, but we discovered him because he's a content creator, and we discovered his technical skills, his ability to put together live streams, to do online broadcasting, to manage social media, and to be competent in this digital space. Well, guess what? After seeing him as a YouTuber doing this, he now has a job, a full-time job with an e-learning company that's paying him good money to work from home. And it's because of his YouTube, his career, his streaming side of his life that he got discovered and then now scored a job. There's a direct line between that. How do I know? Because I hired him. That's Dusky Gaming right there in chat. Squad Track in chat right now in Twitch. Guess how I discovered him? And I hired him to be a part of this Awall digital business. He was a YouTuber that came to one of my streams, and he ended up talking about his channel, asking questions, and I discovered him because he was a content creator on YouTube. I saw his work ethic, and then I went and hired him. And I discovered him because he was a YouTuber. That is real. He is now making a salary each month. He's now getting his own apartment for the first time, upgrading his home studio. And this is all because of himself putting himself out there as a YouTuber and as a streamer and engaging with the internet and marketing himself in his personal brand. That's another example, Squad Track. These people are in live chat right now who have gotten jobs with me because they're a content creator. But let me talk about how I went from a full-time Twitch streamer into becoming a digital marketing executive, making 6 figures per year, okay? So this is not a brag. I'm gonna teach you best practices on how I did this. Are you ready? Check this out. Okay, so about 10 years ago, I started this Twitch channel, which I'm live on right now, and you should be following this Twitch channel. I got partnered a long time ago on Twitch, and I was a full-time streamer streaming Star Wars: The Old Republic. And I was releasing YouTube videos at the time, twitch.tv/Awall Gaming. And at that time, and I'm going to show you my LinkedIn to show you my kind of timeline with my career and where the transition happened between me being a full-time Twitch streamer and then me becoming a digital marketing executive. So I was a director of operations at a hotel. So I ran audio and video, and I ran live streaming and lighting and what have you for a crew of about 45 people doing live productions in a hotel. And then at night, I would come home while I had this job, and I would create YouTube content, and I would live stream on Twitch. This was in 2010, and I started building an online audience. One day, somebody discovered me in my live stream content. They discovered me talking to you right now like I'm doing and streaming right now on the internet, and they said, you know what, let's have a conversation. And he pitched to me that he had this idea of a YouTube network and maybe helping creators, and he needed somebody professional like me to join his company and to maybe help him build that YouTube network and to help him build that concept. Well, he discovered me because I was streaming on Twitch and because I was posting content on YouTube. That's how he discovered me, just so we're very, very clear about that. Well, turns out I was able to quit that job, and I was able to become the director of business development for TGN, which ended up becoming, by the way, the #1 gaming video network of all time. Tens of thousands of creators and billions of views per month. I eventually became the head of that network. That network then got acquired by a mega media corporation, and I assumed multiple executive roles and climbed the ranks in that company from head of network development to head of gaming to head of community and video operations, all the way to the top of my career with that company, right there as the head of community and video operations, and I eventually became a consultant for them, which then launched my career to become a vice president of brand and production, a vice president of media and video production for an e-learning company after that. So there is a direct line to me streaming right here on Twitch and getting discovered and getting skills as a YouTuber, as a streamer, with graphic design, with video production, with understanding online and digital space, to me becoming a media executive. Direct line between those two things. That's my example. Let's talk about a few more. Is this pre-recorded, Kodak? Nope, it's not pre-recorded. I'm responding to your comment, so proof. But let's talk about other examples. Echo Gaming. This is somebody who is just a relentless YouTuber, posts unlimited content on their YouTube channel. You guys might have heard of him. He's an esports caster. He's a live streamer. He's a YouTuber. He's got 249,000 subscribers now. Well, he wanted to have a more sustainable income as a part of his life. And so I discovered him on YouTube through his content, through his mobile gaming content. I ended up getting into a conversation with him, and now he's a senior manager in an e-learning company running live video production and live streaming for them. A direct connection between the live video production skills that he used on building his channel, those graphic design skills, those live streaming skills, those OBS skills, his ability to put together the studio, to run the show with his live streams and his gaming streams. He's now doing that for a living, for a company with a full-time job now. These skills that he learned here, these technical skills that you guys have, that you guys are learning in your studio, these skills, there are real jobs that are happening out there right now. And I'm connecting some people on my personal network for those kind of jobs. And you're just seeing the tip of the iceberg right now. Here comes a rant. The world has changed permanently. The world has changed permanently because of COVID-19 and because of the acceleration of work from home and companies not wanting to hire employees in the office anymore across the entire world. If you want to get a job now, most of the time, or a lot of the time, you won't even go into an in-person interview anymore. It's going to be digital interviews. So what does that mean? Who gets the advantage in a job market that is entirely digital or is going entirely digital? It's the people that look great on camera, that sound great with their audio, and are super competent with an at-home work situation. Every single business out there has to now do a digital version of their business. I know, I'm consulting with them right now. I just got off of a call today with somebody who used to run in-person conferences every single year for the energy industry. And he's on a call with me right now, or he was on a call with me earlier today, and I had to set up this gray-haired executive on OBS. I was setting up a gray-haired executive in OBS. He's got a Logitech Brio webcam. He's trying to learn how to do OBS to even run his business at all. Somebody who used to be sitting in the boardroom. Somebody who used to have a team of people physically around him at an office for his business to survive and for so many other businesses to survive. They have to go digital. They have to know how to use that webcam and that camera. They have to know how to use that microphone. They have to know how to post on social media. They have to know how to use OBS. They have to know all of these things to even survive in this new world that we're in. So the point of me ranting about that is that all of you guys have those skills. All of you guys know how to set up the camera. All of you guys know how to use the microphone. All of you guys know how to use OBS. All of you guys know how to manage your social media. You know how to do graphic design and video editing and YouTube channel management. And companies by the thousands require that to survive. So that's a job market that is now blowing up. I have people booking me that are college professors. They need my expertise and your expertise to even be able to teach classes anymore over the internet. They need all of us creators to teach them how to use OBS. Job opportunity for you. A yoga studio's closed down. And now for the first time, they have to do digital marketing and social media. How are they going to do that? I wonder if there are any Twitch streamers and content creators out there that know how to use social media. Any of you guys watching right now know how to use social media? You feel me? There's also other clients that have booked me that used to do like in-person exhibitions and events. The whole exhibitions and events space is closed down because of COVID-19. Now they're doing all digital webinars. Do they even know how to broadcast? Do they even know how to live stream? No, they have no idea. Do you guys in live chat and in the comments know anyone that knows how to live stream? These companies need you. These companies need you and your skills. So how do you get these jobs? How do you get the jobs that these guys scored, that Echo Gaming scored, that I scored, that Rurikon and Asheril and Ross Dillon and Jeff Fang scored? How do you get those jobs? Okay, one of the biggest steps that you can take is to release content on your YouTube channel in particular. And let me show you part of the strategy that I am using to be discovered. Release content on your YouTube channel that teaches people how to do the things that they need to know how to do, all of these businesses. So for example, stay with me on this. Let's say you're a live streamer and you know how to, let's say, use OBS to do whatever in OBS. You can create a tutorial video on how to use OBS or Streamlabs or how to use Twitch or how to post on Twitter. And then in those YouTube videos, and that's what all my videos on my channel are about right now, in those YouTube videos, you have one call to action in your video and you tell people, look, if you're looking to book me to help you with this, I've got a link in the description below where you can book me. If you want to contact me and have me help your company, go ahead. My email is in wherever in the description below, etc. And you create searchable content on YouTube where you talk about the skills that you have, the media skills that you have. You show people that Photoshop tutorial and then tell people they can book you for graphic design. You do that Adobe Premiere tutorial and you tell them they can book you for video editing. You show them how to live stream on Twitch in a video and tell them they can book you if they're looking to learn more about live streaming. Companies need people like you to run all of this crap now because COVID-19 completely destroyed the job market. Your edits are very impressive, but there's no way that this is not pre-recorded, says Kodak in chat. Oh, did I pre-record me saying that and reading your comment live? Gotcha, kid. All of my content, by the way, if you want to know, literally every video on my channel is all completely live. I don't edit a single video that I do on my channel. All the transitions, all the graphics that you see here and on my channel and in these live streams is completely live. I don't edit it. It's all one take, by the way. So how do you market yourself? YouTube channel, searchable content on YouTube in order to attract people that need to learn how to do something, and you tell them they can book you, etc. Cool? Then one of the platforms that is underutilized by creators but is super, super valuable is LinkedIn. If you guys are not already familiar with LinkedIn, I'll link you guys my profile. Here it is. I'll pop it in Restream chat right now. It'll pop out to all of you. Go check out my profile. And what you want to do on LinkedIn, it is the biggest jobs platform, biggest jobs social media site in the entire world. It is approaching, you might be like, this is an old man site. Nobody's on here. Who's on LinkedIn? It is approaching 1 billion monthly active users on this platform. Every single company is on LinkedIn. And so if you want to be hired by, say, every single company, you need to be on LinkedIn and make yourself searchable and discoverable on LinkedIn. And what are the kinds of things that you guys can put on your LinkedIn profile? Okay, so if you guys know how to do graphic design, you put in the title of your profile, graphic designer. If you know how to do video editing, you put in the title of your profile, video editor. If you know how to do live streaming production, you put in the title of your profile, live streaming production, etc. And you put the things that you want people to search you for as the title of your profile. Then in your description on LinkedIn, you have a search-rich description that talks about all of the skills that you have and what you can offer companies and jobs as a content creator, as a live streamer, as a video editor, as a graphic designer, all those skills that you have that can help you land a job. You can then feature links that people can click to book you. Okay, so for example, I've got this link. I'll open in a new tab. When people click my featured link, they go to my website, awalldigital.com, and then they can book me for my coaching services. I coach creators and streamers and businesses, and they can literally book me right here for one-on-one coaching. They can do it directly from my LinkedIn profile. You can put a featured link here. That can be a video you created on YouTube. That can be a highlight of one of your streams. It can be a trailer of you talking to the camera and telling people what skills you have and what you have to offer. Feature a link right here that shows off what you have to offer or how people can book you or contact you if they want to hire you. Okay? And then another great thing you can do with your profile is list all of your professional experience. And you guys, all of you watching right now, you can list YouTube as professional experience as a YouTuber. You can list Twitch as professional experience as a Twitch streamer. You can even list Adobe and the programs that you understand in Adobe here as experience down here under the skills section of your LinkedIn profile under licenses and certifications and skills and endorsements. And when you add all of those skills and when you add all of those things that you know how to do, all of those qualifications that you have as a professional, it makes you more discoverable on LinkedIn. And I've been doing this on LinkedIn for the last 8 years. And you know how many followers I have on LinkedIn now? 19,000 followers on LinkedIn. This is not a brag. I'm not saying that to, wow, I'm so impressed by Awall and how he did all this. Wow. I have been doing this for a long time, and I've been taking this platform seriously for a long time, and I hopefully will never have to apply for a job ever again. I'm telling you guys this because I want you to never have to apply for a job ever again. What do I mean by that, streamers? If you make yourself discoverable on LinkedIn, recruiters will contact you. Recruiters will contact you to hire you to do video editing for their company. They will contact you to hire you to do graphic design for them. They will contact you to manage their social media. They will contact you to manage their YouTube channel. They will contact you to run live production for them. You feel me? And one of the ways that you can do that on LinkedIn is I think it's the open to feature right over here. Check this out. Check this out. Open to, and you can say, I'm open to finding a new job. And you click that. Then it takes you through a process where you can type in the type of job you're looking for and the job locations that you're interested in. And then you are now discoverable to recruiters that could potentially recruit you on LinkedIn. This is just one of many methods that you guys can use to use your Twitch streamer experience, your YouTuber experience, your creator experience, to become more discoverable and to get high-paying, lucrative jobs. It's not just me who's done this. It's all these people that I showed you behind me. Echo Gaming, Rurikon, Ashroll, Ross Dillon, Jeff Fang, Dusky who's in chat, Squad Track who's in chat, you name it. There's so many other people out there that are using those skills to get those jobs. Okay? And another thing that you can do to make yourself more discoverable on the internet is to be on as many platforms as humanly possible at all times. For example, right now, guys, I am live on Twitch, on Facebook, on Periscope, and YouTube using Restream. There's a link in the description below on YouTube. If I was only streaming on Periscope right now, I'd only have 5 viewers. If I was only streaming on Twitch right now, I'd only have 12 viewers. If I was only streaming on YouTube right now, I'd only have 20 viewers. But all of those combined, I'm up to 40 to 50 concurrent viewers throughout this live stream. So once again, yet another way of making yourself discoverable. Yet another way of helping job recruiters find you. Yet another way of having people discover you on the internet is when you stream everywhere. The more platforms you can put your personal brand on, your content on, your stream on, the bigger you can get. The internet today is all about the power of distribution. Distribution is spread across everything. And so you want to use every single second of your time to be as discoverable as possible. If you're streaming for an hour, stream everywhere for an hour. If you're making a short video, upload that video to Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn to help yourself become more discoverable. Everybody is going to know in 10 years what I'm telling you right now. Everybody in 10 years is going to have a LinkedIn profile or a job profile online that is super optimized with videos and content and search to even get any job at all in the future. So if you can jump on this today, you can get ahead of the curve. If you jump on this today, you're ahead of the rest of the job market. The rest of the job market is just now starting to discover what's happening. The job market is just now starting to discover that Twitch even exists, that Facebook streaming even exists, that online webinars even exist. They're just now starting to discover, oh, I need to release content on the internet to get discovered. There's now going to be hundreds of thousands and millions and tens of millions of people pouring in to this space, competing with you for jobs in the future, okay? Don't just take my word for it. Let me take the Streamlabs Hatchet report, and I'm gonna show you how the competition is increasing. Don't just take my word for it. COVID-19 is increasing the competition for jobs right now exponentially, and you can start to see indications of that in the numbers of streamers and how they are spiking. Let me just show you the literal numbers on how they are spiking across the board. This is the number of people pouring into the internet to get themselves discovered since COVID-19 because they lost their job. Look at this. Right when COVID-19 started, right here, before COVID-19, 4.5 million streamers on Twitch. Now it's 10.3 million. 6 million streamers jumped into Twitch this year. That's the trend. That's where the jobs are going to be. That's where the discoverability is on the internet, guys. The competition is increasing. You guys need to get in here fast before it's too late. On YouTube, there are currently 1 million. Here, let me make myself disappear. 1 million streamers on YouTube to compete with. This is going to be 2 million, 3 million, 4 million soon. The competition for online jobs and online opportunities just keeps going up. Look at Facebook as another example. COVID hit, then Facebook went from 99,000 streamers up to 267,000. These are people now with time and the skills that you're going to have to compete against for jobs in the future on the internet. So the sooner that you guys can get in here, the sooner that you can start marketing yourself, the sooner that you can start making yourself discoverable on as many platforms as possible, the sooner you can get an advantage in this new job market that's emerging. You are not going to send a paper resume anymore to an employer 5 years from now, 10 years from now. It's all digital. You aren't going to do an in-person interview and sit down physically in person and talk to somebody anymore to get a job. It's going to be digital. So how do you get the advantage in those situations? Who, if you were a hiring manager, think about it. Who is the more impressive candidate now? Who is the more impressive candidate now? The person that has a killer looking lighting and a killer looking camera and a killer microphone versus somebody who looks like absolute crap. Candidate A, who has their built-in webcam on their camera, versus candidate B for a job that has a DSLR and a good microphone and knows how to set up lighting. Who's going to get that job in the digital interview? The person that looks like absolute dog crap, or the person that looks like a professional, like I look right now on the screen? Who are you going to hire? It's like the advantage that used to happen in old job markets where the guy that came in with a nice suit and tie for the job interview got the advantage over the guy that looked slumpy and didn't quite look as good. The guy that used to shave and look clean cut when he goes physically into an interview and have a briefcase gets the job, whereas the person that has the t-shirt and jeans didn't. The advantage now on the internet is having a good camera, good lighting, good microphone, and knowing how to present yourself digitally. That is the future. That's not even the future. That's the right now. Millions of people are out of jobs that are never coming back because of COVID-19, because the market has changed. These physical in-person industries, movie theaters, most restaurants, the hotel industry, the events industry, they are either permanently decimated or gone. And all these other companies are now emerging going digital, digital, digital. Are you ready for that? Are you prepared for that? You can start to get prepared today by doing all of the things I just told you about, okay? Take action today. Don't wait. That's how I landed a job. That's how these people landed a job that I showed you today because of Twitch streaming. So anybody that tells you that the skills that you're getting right now as a Twitch streamer, as a creator, and as a YouTuber are worthless are idiots. They have no idea where the market's going. They aren't paying attention to what's happening right in front of their eyes. People think the world's going to go back to the way it was. It's not. It's permanently changed, and I hope you're ready for it. Thank you so much for watching, and one last reminder, if you have not already, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. That is the way to catch these live streams with guaranteed notifications that are not blocked by an algorithm. Twitch.tv/Awall Gaming. If you got any value at all from this live stream, if it helped you at all whatsoever, if one teeny tiny tip helped you at all, follow me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Awall Gaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Every weekday, these streams are going up in the afternoon. Adios, creators, and go get yours.